Monday, January 20. Japan will be the first to report next week. Thus, at 6:30 a.m., the country will release its Services Business Activity Index, which measures the month-over-month change activity. This data does not cause significant volatility in the currency markets. However, the growth of indicators that exceed forecasts can have a positive impact on the yen. The Swiss Producer Price Index is also expected to be released around 9:30 a.m. The indicator shows the price change for goods produced by Swiss companies and sold on both domestic and international markets. Producer prices are an early predictor of consumer price inflation. Their growth may benefit the Swiss franc. Tuesday, January 21. On Tuesday, at 9:00 a.m., we should expect unemployment statistics from the UK. The report compares the percentage of economically active residents in the country who are currently unemployed to the total working age population. The growth of the indicator may have a negative impact on the pound sterling. The Consumer Price Index for New Zealand will be released at 11:45 p.m. It depicts the change in prices for a fixed basket of goods and services in New Zealand between the estimated quarter and the previous quarter, as perceived by consumers. The index is regarded as one of the country's key inflation indicators. The value of the indicator that is higher than expected has a positive impact on the New Zealand dollar. Wednesday, January 22. The Canadian Commodity Price Index, which is scheduled to be released at 3:30 p.m., is one of Wednesday's major reports. The index represents the change in raw material prices purchased by manufacturers during the reporting month compared to the previous month. Traditionally, an increase in its value has a positive effect on the Canadian dollar. At 5:00 p.m., the United States will release the leading economic index. It represents the change in the composite index, which is based on the values of several leading macroeconomic indices in the United States. From the previous month to the reporting month, the increase in the indicator is expected to boost the USD. Thursday, January 23. On January 23, players will focus their attention on the United States market. The number of state unemployment benefit claims will be announced at 3:30 p.m. The indicator shows how many people lost their jobs during the reporting period. Its steady rise over several weeks may have a negative impact on the US dollar. At 7:00 p.m., the US Department of Energy will release a report on changes in crude oil inventories. The indicator reflects the number of barrels of commercial crude oil stored by American companies. The increase in stockpiles indicates either a drop in raw material demand or an increase in production. This has a negative impact on global oil prices, but the change is only temporary. Friday, January 24. On the last day of the week, the Bank of Japan will announce its interest rate decision. This is one of the main monetary policy tools that the regulator uses to control the strength of its currency. Traders pay close attention to changes in interest rates because they play an important role in determining the value of a currency. Finally, at 5:00 p.m., the United States will release information on existing home sales. The report is published by the National Association of Realtors of the United States, and it includes data in both absolute numbers of sold housing units and monetary terms. The growth of the indicator may benefit the US dollar.